Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back for another mod video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a spear. Now a spear is a little bit different than the traditional just melee weapon because there's two parts to it. There's the projectile and there's the regular just the regular melee part of the spear. So let's go ahead and look up web spear maybe? Yep, okay, so here we got it. So we're going to go ahead and copy this over to my mod. And then we're going to look for things off of that. Remember, we're going to right click on that and go to reference viewer. Ooh, a lot of stuff comes off of this. Alright, then we can see the primal item spear. We're going to need that one too. So we're going to right click on that, click find in content. We're going to click on it and drag it to our mod. And then, after that, we're going to go to, let's see, projectile spear. Here we go. Drag that one to my mod. And finally, we're going to want the Ingram. Here we go. I mean, the Ingram, honestly, you can take from anything and copy it and just change it, but while we're at it, we'll just get the right one. Ooh, wrong place. And we're going to copy it there. So now we're going to see we got 4 items here. I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder, name it Spear. Let's see, let's get all of them right quick. I'm going to drag them all in here. Move here, don't copy them, then we'll have 4. I mean, we'll have double them instead of having just the 4 we need. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and rename all of these. Spear underscore my mod. We would always do that as the first. And then once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and go into the files here. I'm still doing that though. Then sometimes when you pick up the spear, it'll be a different version of a spear, like it'll be a regular spear rather than being your custom spear. Or when you pick it up, it'll be just completely bugged and you can't pick it up at all, or it won't let you throw it, or just random stuff. So first of all, we'll go in here, the projectile spear, and you can see the pickup item class is the regular spear. So we're going to need to change that to the primal item spear from here. So now it's underscore my mod, and that's the one we're using. Alright, and we're going to scroll through real quick. I think that's the only one in this class, but I may be wrong. I think that's it. Let me do another quick little scroll through. Alright, that should be it for that. And then we're going to go into the primal item weapon spear. And we're going to find where it references to the weapon here. We'll call it something different first of all. We'll call it Wookiee's Spear. I am very creative. Here we go. You can see the weapon spear. We're going to change it to weapon spear, my mod. And obviously you guys can change this to be whatever you want to call it. But for now, this is just a baseline thing so you guys know what's going on. Alright, I believe we referenced it in both places, but I believe there's one more tricky one. And maybe in the weapon spear itself. Here we go. Okay, so the primal item weapon spear, my mod. I think that's all. Let me double check. There may be one more you gotta change. Because I know the spear is different because it's a melee weapon and a projectile, which is why I'm doing a separate little tutorial on it. And I think we've got it working now. I'm just gonna quickly scroll through. Oh, nope, see? Knew it. Projectile class. There we go. Projectile class is gonna change to my mod. There we go. Now we got everything right. So we found everything in all the places. Because I know there's 4 total you gotta change. 1 in each of these, and then 2 in weapon, spear, my mod. That should help clear that thing up for you. And then we're also gonna have to change Ingram, Itchery, spear, my mod. So I'm gonna show you right now. I'm kind of showing you just how to do it, and then I'm gonna show you how to change the values and stuff. But that way people who already know how to change the values, they won't be bogged down with that. They'll be able to get the referencing done first. So it'll work first, then you can you see what I mean? Do that second. All right, then we're gonna go to my mod, then go to Primal Game Data BP, generic my mod. And we're going to add the blueprint. We always have to add the blueprint. Never forget that, except for add it to additional Ingram blueprints. We're going to call it... Well, right here you can just look for my mod, and it should pop up, because you should only have 2 in your mod right now. So now you have a spear as well. I'm going to compile that and save it. Always remember to compile and save. Alright, then we're going to test it out, see if it's in our little world. Okay, it's right here. Takes some Ingrams, which I didn't do. So I'll teach you real quick how to use the commands, because I know some of you may not. So you can just type give Ingrams, and it should conveniently pop up there. You can do that. You click tab at this menu, by the way, and then you can type give resources. So that way you can just kind of like, it'll give you all the resources, but that way you can automatically craft whatever you need to craft without being bogged down from the other stuff. Alright, so these are our 2 things. The Ingram's still called a spear because I didn't change the Ingram name, I believe. Let me see. No, that should have changed, I think. Nope, I didn't save it, I guess. I changed it in the weapon, I did not change it in the name. So you have to change the name of the weapon and the primal item. So we'll go Wookiees Spear. That's why spears are weird. You gotta change them in 2 places. Alright, let's go back into the game. Give Ingrams again. Give resources again. Now we're gonna look at the very top, and it says Wookiee Spear. Perfect. So what we're going to do is test it out real quick. So we're going to get the regular spears here, and we're going to get Wookiee Spear right next to it, and just make sure it works. So it stabs correctly. Everything looks right there. It can throw correctly. That's good. So I'm going to run and pick it up, and you see in the bottom corner here, like down there, where it says 3, I have 2, and I pick it up, it now says 3. See, it's added 1 Wookiee Spear. If it said it added 1 anything else, or like regular spear or just something else, that means you did something wrong. Basically, that means when you like if you threw the projectile and you accidentally picked up the wrong spear, that means you forgot to reference it in one of the 4 places. But anyways, that's it for the for where to reference spears and everything. There's 4 different places, and you also have to reference it in the Ingram. Then you have to reference the Ingram to the additional Ingram blueprint list under primal item my mod. No, the primal game data BP generic my mod. And that's it for the spear. But now I'm going to show you real quick how to edit the values in here. So what each thing does. And there are things you can type in here. I believe. Let's see, melee. Okay, so item durability to consume per hit is 2, so the durability go down by 2. But spears are different. Spears don't depend on durability. They depend on a chance to be broken, which will be defined somewhere else. Right here. It says melee hit. Ooh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Melee hit random chance to destroy item. 0.035 chance. That means every single time you swing the spear, there's a 3.5% chance it'll break, which is reasonably low, but I mean it could break on your first stab. Consumes 1.5 stamina. Once again, you can just adjust that to consume less or more. Attack coverage, so you can hit things 50 units away, which isn't very far. And this is all for the stabbing, the melee version of it, not the, and here's the swing radius, 35, damage amount, 30. So all of these are, and this is how long you can, like, between swings, 0.1 seconds. And that's it for the melee part. The projectiles part's a little more specific. So the pickup radius on the projectile, you can see, is 80. So if you're within 80 units, then you can pick it up. Item class pickup, we adjusted that so it's the correct spear. Pickup quantity 1, so like I guess you could make it to where you throw your spear and you change this to where you can pick up quantity 2 and basically double the amount of spears you have every time, which I think is kind of crazy, but you could. Then we have the initial speed of the spear, which basically means how fast it can go. Let's see. I guess this is gravity is how fast it falls. So I guess if you made this value lower, it would basically go just straight. But if you made it higher, it would arc more. It would fall quicker. Bounciness. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I've never seen something bounce, but I guess that's a thing. Where's the aiming part of it? Because I know there's a weird thing to do with the aim, but I'm not sure what it's called. Let's see. Here we go. Projectile life. So it'll stay on the ground for 40 seconds, maybe that is? I'm not exactly sure. This is damage applied, I guess, is 50. I guess this is damage at impact point, so yeah, it's 50 as well, so it's just 50. You know what? I think this is right. I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure what exactly all of that means. I'll try to leave an annotation if I find out later on. But I know there's an aiming part that I'm just missing somewhere. I know it's in here. Where like when you hold down the spear, it like starts shaking. I know there's something that defines that. Because I've adjusted it before. Cannot seem to find it. Under physics, you'd think. No. Well, guys, if I find that, I will definitely be sure to upload a video regarding that, but I cannot seem to find it. One last little scroll through. Anyways, guys, that's the basics on how to basically create a spear, which can do both thrown and this. You can obviously adjust the damage on both of them, and other stuff like that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. I'll be sure to let you know how to edit the other thing later on. I'm sure it'll be pretty self-explanatory. But once again, thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a request for what you want to see next time.